Hello. I'm out. I went outside. So today we are at a place called Rowberrow Warren near Cheddar Gorge for some, funnily enough, as I'm sure you guessed, some more woodland photography. So let's have an explore and look around. Apologies, I'm out of breath. I just walked up a steep hill. But let's get into it. Hello everybody. Hello. Hi. Hello. 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 Now, I was a little bit torn as to whether to come out today because of, obviously, lockdown restrictions, but I was going cabin fever, so I had to get out of the house. I've been wanting to come here for a little bit, and I thought, let's take my one daily bit of exercise, and I'll come for a walk in these woods. I think this is a managed, well, I know this is a managed woodland, and you can see signs of where they've been doing tree felling. Look, see? So, yes, it's an active wood, so it's not particularly ancient woodland like I wanted. So the compositions I think I'm going to find are going to be a bit different than what I was originally wanting. Oh, there we go, focused. So let's have a look around and try and find something. Now, I made the fatal error of charging my batteries but not bringing the charged batteries with me. So I've got about half charged battery on this camera and the same on my 5D. So we'll see how far that takes us. If not, if my camera battery dies on this one, I've got my phone, so I can record on that if worst comes to the worst. Now, on my way here, I stopped off at a place just outside Pensford, which is on the A37, and there's a river with a little bridge that you drive over. And I stopped and I took a photograph of it because, well, it was nice. I used my 10-stop filter. I'll put the photo in now, you can have a look. It's quite interesting. It's not the best long exposure shot. Hopefully there is a little river here which I will try and take a photograph of using the 10-stop, and I will talk you through how I do that. It's not particularly that difficult, but it's quite interesting nonetheless. And one thing I really like about these places, any kind of woodland really, is, well, it's quiet. All I can hear at the moment is birds tweeting. Don't know if you can. And the fact that random people, I'll show you, build little huts. Now, I don't know who does, but I think it's just quite cool. Every woods I go to has them. Stockhill has them, Lee Woods has them. It's nice. Now I'm going to take a picture of this one because it's got a nice little stump in it. Ooh. Now I'm going to use my 85 1.8 and get focus on the hut itself, and then try and blur the background out with the nice mist in the background. So let's do that. Right, my red light's flashing, so my battery might die. So if there's a change of quality, it's literally been here 5 minutes. If there's a change in quality, you'll wonder because it's my phone. But at least I've got a good phone with a good camera. So yeah. Now I'm going to descend onto the path because I'm basically on a slope, and I'd like to be able to explore a little bit more. A little bit more exploration, fun enough. before my battery dies. So let's go down. Oh look, a clay from a clay pigeon. So, the inevitable happened. My battery died just as I was filming a little time lapse, which realistically wasn't particularly that clever considering I had no battery left. But I found a nice composition of a nice little road, little path through these nice trees with a little bit of mist in the trees, and I've brought out a lens that I haven't used in a long time. My 17 to 40 f4. It's my first L lens I bought because it was cheap, and it's a lovely nice wide angle, and I think these nice tall trees you'll be able to accentuate the nice kind of the straightness of them. So I'm just going to go up into the woods a little bit, line it up, and I'll take a shot. Now, in second thoughts, the 17 to 40 was the wrong lens. Too wide, so I'm just going to get my either 85 or the 70-200. Let's go 70-200. I like that lens. Let's have a play with that. Now, so I've changed to the 70-200. And I've gone for a vertical composition this time. Make it just a little bit better. So hopefully this will look nice. This place is gorgeous. Currently in what looks like a lot less managed timber, kind of woodland area, but it's misty as hell. It's beautiful. Look. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, whilst I was just showing you that, I've seen a composition, so I'm just going to get that quickly. Yay! I found the composition I was looking for. So now I'm going to use my 10-stop filter, and I'm going to take a nice long exposure shot of this tiny little stream, and I'll talk you through it. So what you need to do is you set the focus first on a point. I'm focusing on a little, I assume it's an old pipe that's stuck in the water. You set the focus, stick it on manual, and then the app I'm using, which is the Lee Big Stopper app, put it on the screen, tells me I need to do a 5-minute exposure to get this exposed correctly. Now I've got f11, so I've got a lot of focus, ISO 200, and then it'll be, well, a 5-minute exposure. So let's take that shot. And now we just wait. It's 5-minute exposure, so basically you have to just sit around and wait for the exposure to finish. That came out really cool. I'll just post the image on the screen now. cool, isn't it? So now I think it's time for me to head back. It's getting on a bit, I haven't had any lunch and I'm hungry. So I found another composition that will suit itself very well to some long exposure, some nice fast running water. So I'll set that up and I'll take it. See, now this one works out as 1/13 of a second, which is about 1.5 minutes exposure according to my app. So let's do that, let's take it. So that ended, and that one is much better than the last one. I'm sure, like the rest of you, looking forward to life going back to normal. But for us landscape photographers, which is what I call myself nowadays, being able to explore new places is key, really. Me and a friend of mine have got an idea for a project, but it requires us to go to Wales. Now, the restrictions are a lot different for going to Wales, as in we're not really supposed to. We should really stay local, and this is, I would class, reasonably local. So hopefully when the lockdown lifts in April, we can go out and execute the plan. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it's not been probably the same standard quality that you're used to from this high-class YouTube channel. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out all the pictures from today's video will be posted on my Instagram at FipsCreative, all linked in the description below. So thank you for watching again. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.